Welcome. In this video, we will go through a use case related to cloud integration and migration. And to illustrate some of the key capabilities of our application, we will build a pipeline in Adeptia Connect. Here, let's suppose a client application is looking for employee profile, and that employee profile exists in two disparate applications. One cloud application here represented by Paychex API, and the other one database that is an on-prem application. And some of the key areas that we will highlight are related to data virtualization, where we can use the metadata repository to connect and query data. We will also show you how this type of a pipeline can be published as an API. And then we will show you some of the key areas related to workload management. So let's get started. In Adeptia Connect, you can build a pipeline by going to the process flow. And here, let me open up the pipeline that we have configured for this example. The pipeline here represents the key features that we want to highlight. Here we are getting a request from the client application. We will run that request against a Paychex API. So one of the key areas that we are connecting to a cloud application is this particular activity. So here we can go in and show you that the application is connecting to an API, which is a cloud-based service. And here we are passing the request to get a list of employee data. And the other part of the process flow is querying the database to get the additional information of those employees. And that information is consolidated and converted into an output format that is then sent as a response. So let me show you the transformation that is converting the data into a response layout. So in this transformation, we are taking data from Paychex as well as the database, and we are consolidating that data into a very simplified output format that it will be passed as a response payload. And then once the mapping is completed and then the rest of the flow is configured, we can very easily publish this process flow as an API. So that particular feature is also available within Adeptia application. So here you notice that web services and REST provider is one of the key areas where we can publish any pipeline as an API endpoint. The application also publishes the APIs as Swagger documentation, so that helps in API discovery. And here's an example of this documentation. And now let me take this endpoint and run this and show you the results. Here in Postman, I'm taking that particular endpoint that we have just published, and I've clicked on send. And you'll notice that we are getting a consolidated list of all the employee data that is combining results from Paychex API as well as database. So this example highlights the areas related to data virtualization, where we are connecting data from multiple applications and then consolidating that data and sending it as a single response back to the client application. The Adeptia Connect application also provides access to workload management. Here, when we go to the dashboard, we can take a look at all the API calls and the results, and those are very easily accessible by the end user. And we also have access to System Console that provides additional information related to workload management in terms of resource consumption, etc. So as part of this example, we have covered three different topics. One is related to data virtualization. We have also covered the API services capability, where we can publish any endpoint and deploy it across on-prem or cloud applications. And we have also covered the workload management related to integration portability. Thank you for watching.